Look what you do to her.
Did you say flashback?
Flashback. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another black girl interviewing me? Who is she? I'll kick her ass. I'm just kidding. I'm supposed to be the token black girl who does this stuff.
Well,
I'm not.
no.
Aww.
There's plenty of African American women that have been that.
Yeah, but I mean.
I have yet to see them.
Really are.
Several.
Yeah, well, not in Texas. And if they are, I make them leave. I tell them, like, look, I've already filled the quota. You can go ahead and go
Maximum
home.
capacity.
One Negro per metal show. Normally me. Or at least it should be.
Oh, that's funny.
So how's the tour been going?
It's been going great. We're having a good time. And it's business as usual so far.
Yeah. So I've been watching your interviews you've been doing, since you started the tour and since Conspiracy came out, and so I didn't want to ask you like the typical interview questions because who cares? Nobody watches that stuff. I fast forward to get to the funny parts where you're laughing. So I wanted to talk to you about just some random stuff, and I can't remember any of my questions. This is gonna be the shittiest interview ever.
You're supposed to have notes.
I know, but I got nervous and I left them in the car, so I'm gonna edit that part out.
Hey, I'm just here for me. I'm just media. That's all I am.
So,
Are you telling me your memory is failing you and you don't remember
to
that?
understand how
How about
much
if I interview you?
I absolutely love Nevermore. So I'm anything Sherry. So I'm trying very hard to be a big girl and to
Be on herself or something.
Yeah, I'll wait until you're on stage before I start, flashing. Speaking of flashing, when you're on stage and the lights are bright, can you actually see it when we flash? Like, I'm trying to find out what angle I could be at that, like, could represent.
It depends on where the lights are pointed, because if they're pointed straight at your eyes, you can't see shit.
So it's a waste. I'm flashing guys next to me. They're not worthy.
Well, it's never a waste.
Somebody always wins.
Yeah, I think that outdoor concerts though are better.
Right, of course.
Because we can see everything. It is dark inside, and I'm kind of dark. Maybe I could like white them out. Anyways.
Just put white electricals.
These are mine! So every time you see those, you'll know that it was me. What was I gonna? I feel like I should know this because I am a huge fan, but the name Nevermore, is it because of Poe? Is it because of the Queen song? Was it the Led Zeppelin song?
No.
None of those?
None of those at all.
Can you tell me why?
When I named the band, this was quite a few years ago, and I was listening to a record by a doom metal band from Chicago called Trouble.
Oh, I love Trouble.
And there's a line in one of their songs called Black Shapes of Doom, where Eric Wagner, the old singer, just says Nevermore. And I just remember being really fucked up sitting in my house that I shared with Jeff, guitar player, Jim, bass player, our friend Tracy, who now owns a club in downtown Seattle, and a Jimi Hendrix impersonator named Randy Hansen. We all lived in the same fucking house in Seattle, and I was cranking Trouble, and that's when it hit me. That was a good bad name, Nevermore. And that's really where it came from. It has nothing to do with Edgar Allan Poe, even though one of our albums is Politics of Ecstasy, which is P-O-E, which is kind of a play on words, which that was a little bit intentional.
A little Nevermore trivia for our metal trivia game. I was gonna get that.
You got it.
We got it. I'm gonna edit
Got it now, girl.
Speaking of, Trouble's going to be on that huge cruise that's coming up. Are you excited about that?
I am, but I want the old singer back. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm gonna keep an open mind though.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do?
But I'm old school. I love all
It's
those
gonna be
trouble
such
records like The Skull and.
We're gonna pawn everything we own just to be on that.
It is expensive.
We will, but
none of us can even bring girlfriends or anything. So
We pretend you don't have
girlfriends. We will be.
we'll be together.
Me and Jackie will make sure that we
Is there something I should
entertain me.
No.
Oh yeah. No. Well,
kidding.
maybe if we're drunk. That would be awesome. yeah, we can't wait to go on that. I mean, there's so many Exodus and you guys and Swashbuckle. Like, it's just gonna be
Testament.
Exodus and Testament.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die when I'm on that boat. But it'll be worthy of death.
You're not going overboard.
Oh my god, this is the most awesome thing. In Cozumel, Mexico, I can make myself. I mean, people cross over here all the time. I can make myself my way back. You think? So, speaking of cruises, do you like to motorboat?
What?
Exactly what we were looking for.
We were hoping you would be like, what is a motorboat?
Oh, come on. Like, I'm not gonna know what that means.
Well,
I've got my fair share of boating in my time. Trout fishing, you know.
Any trout, rawr.
Marlin fishing off the coast of Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean
really?
that kind of motorboating?
Oh, okay, so I was going in it.
It's like, yeah. Who doesn't enjoy a good motorboat session?
I could say that
Even the recipient and the receiver.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that didn't make sense.
No.
You know what I mean, anyway.
Oh.
I think both parties involved in a motorboat incident enjoy the beautiful accident they can't hear.
Unless there's lots of drool. I tend to get drooled on a lot. That's not cool. Especially when there's more than one person motorboating you, because then everybody.
Well, that's not a motorboat party. That's kind of, I guess you could call that a breast orgy.
I had breast orgies. I'm gonna totally quote that and make that like a. I don't know.
More than one person at a motorboat party is an orgy.
Yeah.
A breast orgy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something new we learned. I do a lot of orgies, you know. What was I gonna ask you? Oh, question I ask everybody in interview. Do you think, or in your opinion, do fat bottom girls make the rock and roll go around?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Because Dave Ellison said no. Like,
What?
all this seriousness, and I'm sitting right in front of him. I'm like, I didn't know where to go. I had to stop the interview. I was like, okay, well, so he doesn't like fat girls. Let's go. And so he heard my feelings. He said no. He was like, I don't know why the guy even wrote that song. I was like, fat girls go to a lot of rock shows because.
Do you think Freddie Mercury really did fat
I think.
girls well? Maybe he did. Maybe he
Well, think about it.
experimented.
Fat girls tend to be kind of fag hags, so maybe that's why he had a lot of fat girls. And then we do support a lot of
I
rock.
never thought about it that way.
I'm just saying. Maybe he liked. Maybe he just wanted to make fat
Women
girls.
come in all shapes and sizes, and if you can't appreciate each one of those, then there's something wrong with you. So, there you go.
Speaking to my heart. What else was I gonna ask, Jack?
When I was in high school, I weighed 135 pounds, and I was 6'1". All I could get were the big girls.
Oh.
So I did everyone I could find.
We do tend
Shocking
to go for the
truths.
tall, skinny.
Shocking truth. So the next Geraldo.
He used to boink fat girls. That's what
Used to.
The stage just keeps getting better and better. So have you ever been with any colored girls? You know, my shade.
Yes.
So you went black. Do you plan on going back?
I don't limit myself.
God. I'm just making sure. You know what? Honestly, there's a lot of metal guys who've never. There's not too many of us going to these shows, anyways. And I'm just trying to put a little color in this rainbow called metal. And if trying to do my duty by using my booty. That's my new slogan. I high five myself for that. How's it good? How's metal? And
Hey, it takes all kinds to get into metal. You know, I've met people of all ethnic persuasions that are into metal, all shapes and sizes. You know, we're all people. There's tons of
in
people
the
that are into
Pacific
metal.
Northwest, though.
I'm not there a lot since we tour so much. I mean, in the Pacific Northwest, that's just a bunch of.
Where did you guys play at in Portland? 'Cause I was up there last week, and I was
We
thinking, what
played at a
venue?
place called the Hawthorne Theater.
Oh, okay. That's like the only metal venue there. They have no metal there. They absolutely
There's
are
another
going.
place called the
There's a lot of strip
Rose
club
Lane
there.
Ballroom.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's a place downstairs called Peter's Room. That's like the small version of it. That's another metal venue too.
It's a good show.
Satyricon doesn't
And
know.
the Satyricon.
Really?
Yeah.
When I was
That's like
there,
right around the corner.
everybody, all the hipsters and the guys with the
Well, Portland is like hippie town.
yeah, there's
my
a bunch of
sister- my
hot
sister
girls
lives
with
there.
armpit hair. I was really
My
confused.
sister lives there. She has armpit hair.
What? Why? How is that?
That's her
And
thing.
they're beautiful girls.
Pleasure.
She's reaching over to hand me
My
a
sister.
stone, and I'm like, ugh. But you know, I guess the guys there like it natural. Is that it?
I prefer girls that shave.
It's not like that in Seattle, right? It's such a Portland thing.
It's a Portland thing. Nothing against Portland. I love Portland.
Yeah, but I was a little concerned that half the pretty girls there had armpit hair. I went to a strip club there, and the girls were.
And they're all into Annie DeFranco.
It was really confusing for a metalhead. I guess my last question pretty much is just, you know, you guys are doing this tour. Are y'all going to Europe after this? Are y'all going to just keep doing the U.S. stuff after the cruise?
After this, well, we're working on things in the fall, but after this, the first thing that's official is that is the 70,000 tons of metal cruise. And then we just confirmed a tour in Europe with Nevermore Symphony X. And Psychotic Waltz. So we have to read
Okay.
if you know who they are.
I don't think I do, but
Oh, well, you probably like them.
yeah.
They're like prog metal.
Yeah.
They're great.
My favorite.
That doesn't ask you like, why are you so awesome?
You know them?
No, it's my favorite kind of metal.
Yeah, we love, we like their music to be epic. We want our music to make us want to like conquer some shit and break it down and like build it up again.
I gotta tell them about our metal band we're gonna make.
Or bearded ladies.
So we're gonna-
We're both, I play the cello and she plays the violin, and we really can't do much else other than that. So we were thinking we would like have we like the way that men sing. So we want a metal band where it's women playing instruments and the dudes singing. And we'll wear like little beards and mustaches, and we'll be like the bearded ladies. You know,
Like
but
we combat the whole, wave of what's going on with chick front metal.
I just don't like
It's
like
all
that.
guys with one chick.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
just-
chicks and the guys sing. That would be actually really cool.
it would be because we like the epicness.
Way to go
of, like,
against the grain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we like Epica. We love Simone Simons, but we don't. For me, when the
She's
chick's
gorgeous,
singing,
yeah.
she's the hottest redhead on the
I
planet.
like redheads.
Yeah, I think she's all hardwood, so I don't think there's any carpet to match with hers. But anyway, I hope she's all hardwood. Maybe she's all natural too. Probably still hit it though. She's hot.
Yeah.
But when she sings, although her music, she's so beautiful and her voice, it just diminishes the metal for me. It's not as metal because it's a woman singing. So we want like a dude to be like, bruh. Like, we could have you in our band and it could be me. We just gotta find a girl drummer. I bet you we could find a chick drummer like in Austin. And she'd probably have a mustache. We just get a fat dude and put a bra on him.
There you go.
So that's pretty much it. And I just wanted to talk to you and get some info out of you. We're gonna take pictures of you guys during the show. And
Okay, cool.
we're the hugest fans in this city. We love Nevermore. We've always been the biggest fans. And when we saw you guys were coming, we were like, oh.
So do you think there's going to be some confusion tonight because the venue got moved?
No.
Anybody
No,
knows?
everybody, no, there won't be any confusion. This is a better location because other people, it's way out there. So people are probably going to come more now because it's downtown versus it being on the far side of town.
Yeah.
All the other venues.
It's like on a newer subdivision
it's
over there.
It's a nicer venue, but you guys,
Well, this one's actually bigger.
I think it's big.
Oh yeah, it's bigger and it's air conditioned better too. It gets hot in the other one really quickly.
There's a hip hop club next to it, so you can go shoot your butt after you go rock now. Stripper poles. That's how I keep it metal. We found out that the smell in here was Jeff's shirts, so we're gonna.
Oh!
He had to come.
He came in with Febreze and everything.
That's the most.
We were letting it on the water.
I love it.
Febreze is not metal.
Yeah.
Stinking is metal.
That is pretty metal, yeah.
But he's gonna be having some missing shirts on.
I mean,
No.
we're just.
Don't mess with his shirt.
That topless is more.
He'll
metal.
use those alien fingers to probe your brain
That's
if
fine
you
with
do
me.
that.
Catch me, Jack.
I will not complain.
So that's it. It's not the camera, so I can stop looking stupid.